Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. This broadcast is for educational and demonstration purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Good morning. Happy Friday. We made it. Woo! Got a little bit. Let me see here. The opening bell just rang. Sim Robert is in the game. If today's your first day joining us, we're going to be highlighting the AI Auto Trader, which is a fully automated strategy. Runs on NinjaTrader 8. Once the strategy is enabled, it executes and manages the trades on your behalf. Currently, we're trading all of the futures index equities, and we've even added crude oil and gold. And crude oil is hot this morning. Wow. Coming into this Labor Day weekend, we're gonna be careful. You could see my leaderboard this morning. I want to say around 8 o'clock I enabled these strategies and let them run pre-market. And we hit our crude oil one-day pass. Yes. Crude oil, 32.90. If you played that one to pass your evaluation, you done good. Crude oil is on our leaderboard big time this morning. We've got the Haymaker retirement plan. Those are our NASDAQ strategies up there. And we've got some nice variations to those that are also doing well. We're going to be kind of a little cautious today. Hopefully we can get a few trades in early here. We've got the long weekend. I'm getting my barbecue grill all ready to go. Had an uninvited visitor. I went to check the grill because we got a barbecue plan for Monday, and we had a possum living under our grill. And I bought one of those little hoods that protect it from the rain, and he about scared the life out of me. I pulled that cover off, and he came out hissing. What I did was I opened up my hours. Let me see if I can get this caught back up. Let me come to my strategies for a quick minute. Well, I'm going to check prime time. Let me just get everything caught up. Thank you for pointing that out. We've got a really exciting strategy. We refer to it as prime time. Leverages an 8 Unirenko, a Unirenko candle. And when the market conditions are a certain way, this is a strategy that set a record a few weeks ago, over $5,000 in a single session. Good morning, Stapleton. Thanks for joining us today. Really excited about the weekend coming up. And when we come back, it should be a fireworks show. We're coming into September. Good chance that interest rates will be cut. And we're hoping that the market goes to the moon. and I've got a trade copier that I'm going to be using to trade a few prop accounts when the time is right. We're just waiting for the market to settle down. This ES looks good. Let's see if this cash register's in. Let me get it off my Apex. The cash register's down 200. I see that cross there and a bounce right off the VWAP. Usually that's a signal A entry for our 5-minute cash register.
Order submitted.
I do have my prime times enabled. Okay. NASDAQ has gone into consolidation here at the open, trying to find a direction. On the 2-minute, it's dropping down. Let's see what the NASDAQ did overnight, just so we could see what's going on. Let's get a little bit of a larger perspective. The market went way up overnight. At the open, it likes to fill in that gap of that overnight trading. And it opens going straight down, and now it's coming right back up. So we're getting some good volatility here. Big, huge candles. These are 2-minute candles. You could see at the open, we got that huge candle down, 2 or 3 of them. And now we got 2 or 3 huge candles right back up. But overnight, the market just has continued to go up.
Order submitted.
Row's up 3,300. Great job, Row. What were you trading, Row? Okay, it looks like I'm settled down now. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up my NASDAQ strategies. Let's get the haymaker in the game. Let's get my 30 range signal A. Bot and drone. We've got some really unique technology with these AI bots. Each one of the bots trades in tandem with what we call a drone. The drone is hovering above, taking a bigger look, a bigger snapshot of the market conditions. And it's feeding the bot information to dynamically adjust the stop and profit targets. And our haymaker jumped right in. Let's take a quick look. This is one of our most exciting strategies, is this haymaker. It runs on a 30 range on the NASDAQ, and it has a 4 or 5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. It didn't find its legs there. We're still chopping around a little bit, but we will keep an eye on that one. So what I'm doing now is, you can see I'm just enabling my NASDAQ strategies. I'm going to put on the signal B. And what I did was I made my trading session hours, I extended them for the PA template. I'm keeping an eye on that one. I saw one of our members, Suzanne. There goes the haymaker again. Let's see if we can catch this one. Market's a little
Order
choppy.
submitted.
Going into a 3-day weekend, we're going to err on the side of caution today. Look at there we go. Going right up into this area of resistance. Let's see if we can break it. I think if we get a good trade, it will be early. Here we go.
Order submitted.
Bounced right off of that area of resistance.
Order submitted.
Came down, kissed our stop, and it's going to retest it. Breakthrough. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of running room here to the upside. That resistance is now support. And we're headed up into this next area of resistance.
Order submitted.
See if we can push through. Come back up and retest it. Nope. Okay, but just like that, we're right back in the game with that haymaker strategy. That was the strategy on Wednesday that maxed out, went to 2,000 very quickly. Having a big week. And we're in another trade on black gold. Let's take a look at the crude oil trade. Was moving very nicely pre-market. You could see very little risk that we take with these crude trades. And we look for a really nice move up. And we've got some really unique ways to manage the position. We've got several trailing stops, a profit window. Good morning, Suzanne. I was just talking about you. I read your comment regarding the PA account template. So I kind of followed your lead on that because I've been having some success with that template. And I extended the hours because the profit target's only 40 ticks. We don't need a big move. And I think pre-market is a really nice time to trade that. So I always like to do the what have you done for me latelys. And what I mean by that is I look at this week, the 26th through the 30th, and I run them down strategy by strategy just to see which ones are performing the best this week. And looking at my leaderboard here, if we get a break on the NASDAQ, there's a lot of buying pressure right now. They're trying to push through this area of resistance. And if we do push through, let's see what it looks like above. We've got some clearance.
Order submitted.
There we go. Okay, let's run through them real quick.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
What we do is when you order the AI Auto Trader, we set each and every one of the bots and drones, all of the strategies get their own separate SIM account. Their own separate SIM account. And the reason we do that is we want to be able to go back on our trade performance and look at the historical data, performance data, for each individual strategy. Here we go with the signal B on the Nasdaq. We just broke through that resistance, and let's see if we can get this to keep moving up. I am going to put my leader account on that 30 range signal B right now. Try to get this move up. So I've got my trade copier here, and I'm trying to scroll down to the NASDAQ 30 range signal B to catch this move up. And I'll make that my leader account. Come on down. Where are you? I'm all thumbs this morning. There it is.
Order submitted.
Oh, now it dropped down. All right, but at least I'm ready. I'm going to go ahead and enable it. So who knows? We might catch a big down move. Okay, so let's go back to the what have you done for me latelys. What's hot? What's not?
Order submitted.
Next week we're getting ready to roll out the dynamically changing trading session hours, which I'm really excited about. Sim Robert Retirement Plan. We have a member, Robert, who is a professional in this industry, and he's an expert at optimization. And his retirement plan, it's a variation of our 2-minute, is up $1,000 this week on my computer. Let's take a look at prime time for Rao. Ooh, look at prime time.
Order submitted.
My prime time strategy is up 745. Let's see how that signal A is doing.
Order submitted.
Hey, good morning, Michael. Crude oil 1-day pass. We changed the hours of it last Friday. It's no longer 11 o'clock.
Order submitted.
Here we go. We're in. Signal B. I should be in on this. Oh, this is the haymaker. Oh, I did it again. Look at that. Here we go. The haymaker is back in and has some room to the downside. Here we go.
Order submitted.
Here we go. Very exciting strategy. It has a 50-tick trailing stop. So it does give it a little bit of room. Okay, we're back in the green on the haymaker. The haymaker is off and running. And let's see what the haymaker's done for the week. Let's see, haymaker. Here we are. The haymaker's up 1,500 for the week. 1482 for the week. When does it win most of its trades this week? That 11 o'clock half hour is a big one. Got some good volatility, which the big swings up and down. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to also take that signal A. You'd have to. With these big moves up and down.
Order submitted.
1482 this week trading one contract on the haymaker strategy. Listen, when we're winning 51% of the trades on this strategy, I always say it, get the Brinks truck ready because it's going to be a big week. A 50% win rate and your risk to reward ratio is 4-to-1. You're sitting pretty.
Order submitted.
So Robert's 2-minute, the 30 range haymaker. My NQ 50,000 PA account looks really nice. Here's my PA account template for prop trading. Or you could trade it. It doesn't necessarily have to be prop trading. Got a lot of traders now trading a live account that I've spoken to. And this is a strategy that has very little risk. Very little risk. And it's up $1,000 trading just one contract. Let's look at the analysis of it. I added in the extra trading hours because I want to accumulate some data. 8:30 has a nice little green bar. At the open, it doesn't perform very well, but it gets stronger and stronger as the morning continues.
Order submitted.
RYM is in. So the PA account template is having a really nice week this week. We made a change to our trade management on it. We were trailing it by 20 previously. Now we're trailing it by 40. So we're giving it more room. And the NASDAQ, you got to give it a little space. But we're only risking $100. We have a 20-tick stop, an initial stop of 20 on that strategy. So we're only risking 100. To get 40 ticks or $200. It's a 2-to-1. 2-to-1 risk to reward on that template. The one-day pass, the NASDAQ 30 range looks really good this week. Gold. Look at gold. The gold nugget had a big week. This is my top three. The 2-minute, the 30 range NASDAQ strategies, and my gold is up 1,200. The gold nugget. Took 16 trades. The average winning trade was 343. The average loser, 87.62. So just over a 3-to-1, almost a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Only 140, 37.5%, but we're at 4-to-1. That's what saved us, the 4-to-1. $1,186. Very small drawdown. Max drawdown on that strategy was under $400. That was the gold nugget strategy. So what I'm going to do because of this volatility, I'm actually going to change my leader account, and I'm going to make it I'd be crazy not to. I'm going to make it the Signal A, that haymaker strategy. I see a lot of volatility. I also like that PA account. Let's see what it's done this morning. It's nowhere to be found.
Order submitted.
There it goes again. It just jumped back in, the haymaker. I couldn't get it in quick enough. I think what I'll do, looking at the numbers, is I'll pivot to that PA account after 10:30. It looks like it does better a little later in the morning. But right now, I'm going to go back to the haymaker. I really like the way it's trading, and the market conditions with the big moves up and down kind of favors this one. So let's go to the haymaker. I double click on it, make it the leader account, lock her up, and I'll turn it on. Okay, let's check the ODP on black gold, crude oil. Let me answer your question, Michael. I'm sorry. What time did it take it? Here it is. Caught that big move down. So the ODP this morning on crude oil, man, was a monster. It took the trade at 8:51. There goes the haymaker. Got in a green 50. The 50's green, and our 15 is above the 50. Good market structure. Ideally, we want our 15 above the 50 on a long trade, especially when that 50's green. We're going to retest this area here at 19,600. This is like deja vu. I remember watching Mark Miller, I think it was on Monday, fighting to get through 19,600. So that's been an area of resistance all week. So Michael, 851, it caught that beautiful short trade, and you can see what happened from there. Um, crude just took a nosedive. It's been trending down all morning. System was all over it for a one-day pass. Boy, in that oversold environment. Here we go. It's going to break it. It just broke it. And the haymaker's off to the races.
Order submitted.
Boom, just like that. The haymaker's up 460. This is a Steven trading environment. You're right, Rao. Let me see if I got it enabled.
Order submitted.
All my signal A's on the Nasdaq are up about 700.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
My Steven's down 830. My prime time is break even. Okay, we're long on the signal B. The signal B jumped in a little late to the party. So for now, let's focus on this signal A. Let's try to get in a trade here.
Order submitted.
Ooh, NASDAQ's going to the moon. What drone does the no Stapleton? The Haymaker
Order submitted.
is our static strategy. The AI integration is the signal A, AI bot and AI drone. Signal A, the 30 range signal A, bot and drone is the Haymaker.
Order submitted.
I'm going to also get ready with that PA template. We're coming into the time that it does really well. 9:30, it has a little bit of a drop off. Let's go back to the analysis of it. Ten thirty. 10:30 is our time. That's the PA 30 range.
Order submitted.
Let me send my friend Kumar. Kumar's calling. Really nice guy. Let me just tell him I'll call him back. Okay, we need this retracement here. So 10:30 on the PA template. Ooh, look at crude oil still going down. Maybe we catch a short roll on crude. Our Laguerre is locked to the upside. Nope, it's not. Crude keeps dropping. If we get a nice retracement back to the 50, we're just so far oversold. If we get a nice retracement back to that 50 and look for a short roll. Didn't take the counter trend short trade because our 50 was green. Excuse me.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here we go with crude. I'm going to try to put crude oil, the black gold, as my leader. And I'm going to follow it with all my evaluations.
Order submitted.
Need it to come up a little bit higher. Could get a short roll on the haymaker. Ah, you know what? Crude just got in. I missed it. Oh, it might have taken the long trade. It did. Yeah, I didn't want this position. Luckily, I did not get it.
Order submitted. Order
Here we
submitted.
go. We're in short. Now this one I'm in for sure.
Order submitted.
Let's try to give it a little breathing room.
Order submit. Order
Oh,
submitted.
no. Still in the trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Little bit higher for this crude oil. Getting a nice retracement back to the
Order
50.
submitted.
We're going to look for a short roll here. And let's hope this pivot doesn't get in our way. I've got it enabled. And we're also going to play the PA account,
Order submitted.
the NASDAQ PA account. We'll enable that at 10:30. NQ 50,000 PA account.
Order submitted.
Come on now, let's see if we can get this one. Let's give it some room.
Order
Come on
submitted.
down. There we go. Get some follow through to the downside. Come on now. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go, haymaker. Come on now. Don't stop now.
Order submitted.
Came back up and got us.
Submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, let's get ready. Okay. The signal A, that long trade on the signal A drone.
Order submitted.
Okay, here comes our short roll on crude. We just got the cross that came in. We've got an area of support right underneath us. Hmm. Didn't take it. Oh, the drone is in a long trade. Ah. Oh. No, it's not. Okay. This is where I'm standing so far. I've got a little bit of a variation of results. Um, I'm up 20 and 10 on two of them and 115 on the third. And then account number 27 um, hasn't traded. So I've got the Haymaker, the PA account, and crude oil on the Signal A, all trading on my live account. And I really just took the ones right off the leaderboard and the ones that were doing the best on my performance. Soon, next week, when we release that new update, this is all going to be done dynamically, automatically. It's only going to trade the best strategies at the best time of the day, and that's it. Trading a Friday right before a 3-day weekend is can be can be a challenge. So I'm kind of going all in here, but I won't let it go long. I just want to get one winner, uh, just get a couple $100 in each account, and I'll be happy. Kind of in a narrow range on the Nasdaq here.
Order submitted.
Our 30 range signal B jumped in. Let's take a look at that trade. Giving us some heat.
Order submitted.
Stop this out.
Order
Click
submitted.
this out. Every single strategy, my top 5 strategies on my leaderboard are all signal A strategies. Every single one of them. So we got a real volatile market. It's actually a ranging, choppy market, actually. It's a very narrow range right now, with exception to crude oil. But the system is still able to make some money on those reversals, is what the signal A is. The signal A are reversals, the signal B are trend trades, and the signal C is something right in between those. The trigger is kind of right at the 48 or 58% line here in the exponential oscillator. This could be a nice short roll here on the NASDAQ. Retrace right back up to our 50. Now, we do have a discrepancy. If you look at market structure on my 2-minute, it's set up for a long trade. If you look at my 30 range, it's just now setting up for a long trade. We got a 1550 is green. However, the 15 is below the 50. I'd like to see that cross.
Order submitted.
Crude is retracing from that huge move down this morning. I'll tell you. Nice row. All right, 10:30 at 12 minutes. We're going to pivot to the PA account. I do have it enabled now. I'm not really sure where my winner came from. Maybe if I look a little closer, it might have been. Not sure.
Order submitted.
I'm not going to ask any questions though.
Order submitted.
Now I've just triggered a trade. Let's see where it got in. It is in on the haymaker. A short trade. Let's give it a little room. Oh, we're kind of set up for a long right here. Not crazy about the entry, but let's see how it plays out. Come on down. Come on down, baby. Come on down. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Let's see if we can break. Let's get this break. Don't come back now. This ranging market. Come on down. There you go. Come on, push through. There you go. Push it through.
Order submitted.
I'm going to take it
Submitted.
right there.
Order submitted.
I closed the position on my accounts. Going into that pivot, I didn't want to give back 250. Not today. So that one put us up a little bit closer to where we want to be. 315 in one. Somehow a minus 80 in this one. I don't know how that happened. and then I'm up about 150 in the others. Now it's going to push right down and go all the way. Let's re-enable the haymaker. Yep, there it goes. Pushed right through. Mm-mm-mm. Now this might have wicked me out on this pullback, but man, it flew right on down. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Order submitted.
Black gold got in on the short trade. This was the position that I was trying to get into. A short roll on crude. Kind of glad I didn't get into it. Here we go. Setting up for the haymaker again. It needs to retrace right back up to that 50 and do a short roll for us. I don't think it went high enough. Now it's high enough. Okay, we get a short roll now on this 30 range. We're back in. Let's see what happens. Volume is about 1,000 contracts a minute. Not too shabby. E-mini's getting ready to take a short roll too. Do we get a pre-holiday meltdown or a pre-holiday rally? Coming down to the VWAP on the S&P. Yes, Stapleton. Likewise, the signal B started out the session on fire, and then it kind of switched to the signal A.
Order submitted.
There goes the short roll on the E-mini. Problem is it's going right into the VWAP. You can see on the top left is my ES chart. Headed right down into the VWAP, but let's see if we could. Here we go on the NASDAQ short. That blue line that you see on my chart, that's an area of support. One of the conditions within our strategy parameters is we have to be clear of those pivots, and they broke through them like a knife through warm butter just now. We got some real heavy selling pressure. Let me make sure my PA strategy is enabled. I don't see it doing anything. No, it's not. No wonder. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enable that strategy. So we've got the PA account enabled. This is about the time frame that it does the best. Nice job, Marcy. Great job. Well, you're getting very consistent, Marcy. Let's check out the PA template. I just enabled it. I saw in my analysis that around this time is when it really does the best. Very little risk. We're risking 100. 20 ticks. We're going for 40. Could get this short roll here. Here we go. Here we go. Put us in. And we got that downside support. Oh, thank you, Marcy. It's not me, it's you. You're very humble. It was exciting. It was exciting to read some of the results. Marcy's been getting extremely consistent results. Suzanne did extremely well. Stephen A. Holy moly, broke the bank. That strategy, Stephen, was named. It's got his name all over it. He put $12,000 in his PA account this week. I feel like I'm one of those little old men, on a walker trying to get through traffic, chipping away a couple hundred a time.
Order
There
submitted.
goes the ES again. Spoke to another one of our members, Mr. Um, last name is Mr. O'Rourke. And man, he scored big on the automated strategy. He trades a live account. And on the NASDAQ, he ran up the score, man. I said, disable it, disable it.
Order
Oh no, he
submitted.
says, I want to increase it. Our PA template just took a loser. It looks like I'm still in the position short on the haymaker, though. So it takes the exact same positions, I see. Oop, let me give it some room. I think this thing has some legs. Come on down. Do it for me one more time. Come on down. My RSI line is still broken out of the 80. My 50 is red. My 15 is below my 50. So I'm trying to get this follow through to the downside. I got a lot more risk on it than I would like, but could be trouble. Could be trouble. Got a hammer. That candlestick formation was a hammer. Push down. Come on down. Oh no. Don't do that. Come on down. At least get my stop moving. Oh no. Well, this one could be big trouble. This one looks like it's pushing up. Oh
Order
no.
submitted.
Come back down. Come on down. Come on down. Uh, push down. Oh, I've got much too much
Order
risk on this
submitted.
trade. Holy moly. Oh, I got into a horrible trade here. My Ligier's pinned to the top, and I'm in a short trade. This could spell disaster for me. Come on down, please. Come on down, baby. I got into this one pretty deep here, Rao. Don't bounce on that 15, that 50. Keep going down. Give me a little breathing room here. Go. Man, I got to break through all these moving averages. My RSI line's starting to come down now, which is a good
Order
sign.
submitted.
There we go. Woo. Woo. I got to move this down some. Push down. Come on. Give me a Labor Day gift. Oh, this is a tough market here. My goodness. Yep, this is a Friday before the 3-day weekend.
Order submitted.
Okay. Not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Okay. It is choppy, Dan. Kush told me last night. He said, "Hey, I'm not even opening my room. I am not trading tomorrow. There's no way in the world." And I could see why. Kush is even more conservative than I am. Nice, Marcy. So I'm down 85 on two accounts, and I'm down 250 on two. Robert's retirement plan. Man, that's the one we were talking about earlier. That's one of my top three this week. Let's go to Robert's retirement plan real quick. Caught the reversal. Nice. Robert's retirement plan is up on the top right. Caught the reversal.
Order submitted.
Mm, Oh, I found myself on the wrong side, didn't I? I was short and should have been long.
Order submitted.
That short entry on crude was a nice entry. Um, it just got wicked out. It got wicked out. It's on a 15 tick trailing stop. But man, did it take a beautiful entry. You can see here on my crude chart where it got in. Took this short, just got wicked out, and then took off to the downside. That hurts. Mm. Ouch. Oh, I see the trade you got, Marcy. Marcy loves to take those trades when she sees those crosses and the market structure. The 15 red, 50 red. She also looks at the cross of the MACD. The MACD was crossed and our Laguerre was pinned short. Let's keep an eye on the volume here. We don't want to get into a trade where there's just nobody here trading. Market's in a little bit of a chaos condition. It's slowly pushing up though. But it's been extremely choppy today. Kush was pretty smart. $500 contracts a minute on the Nasdaq. Crude has decent volume. Oh, very low volume. Oh Lord, I didn't see that. We were just at 500 contracts a minute, and the E-mini, which is normally 2 or 3,000 per minute, is probably going to be about 1,000 or 1,500. Bounced right off the VWAP. You see that? E-mini retraced right to the 50 in the VWAP and bounced. Here we go. Sim retirement plan. Robert. I always get so happy when Robert's strategies do good. I really like him. He's a great guy, and I had the opportunity to, see him at work and recorded it. We have a 45 to an hour, 60-minute recording. Oh, it got in our profit window right there. Right there, our profit window was hit. And what happened was is that now it's squeezed the stop. It's not going to let it give it back. Not all of it anyway. And it's
Order
pushing
submitted.
right up through. Man, beautiful trade. Our stop came up. You can kind of exhale. Now, is it a full winner or a half a winner? Oh, let's move her over. Oh, it kissed the profit target. Look at that. Beautiful long entry on a green 50. Tight, tight, tight to the 50. This might put this strategy to the number one for the week. If it hits the full winner, it will be the number one for the week. Very close. One little push, one stiff breeze in our backs. The martingale grid. Sounds interesting, Rao. Crude oil went long again. Let's see if we can get this big retracement. It's been slowly retracing. Not really. I sure wouldn't want to be in that long trade on crude. But listen, what do I know? Okay, it got stopped out, but it's up 460 for the day. So it's had a great week. And here comes our short roll. We missed it because our 50 was green. This is a really tough environment to trade. Most people on these precursors, on these Fridays before a 3-day holiday, most people just spectate. Yeah, we need this. We need price to come on up, retrace back to the 50, and then a good strong push to the downside. Didn't retrace far enough.
Order submitted.
All right, crude's determined to get into this long trade. Let's see if the E-mini breaks below the VWAP. Take a quick look at the stock market. Nvidia was a big disappointment. I mean, it was a great report,
Order submitted.
but the expectations, are sky high, and a lot of people had profits to big profits for the previous year. But it will be back. Up good today. Well, it's up marginally today. The S&P is the only. Oh no, the Nasdaq is up the most. S&P's up. Dow is almost break even. It's up a little bit, and the Russell's up 0.5%. Okay, let's get this pushed down now. Let's get one nice trade in. We're up to 1100, just under 1200 contracts a minute on the Nasdaq. Need a big push down right here. Come on, push down. This thing's so choppy today. Can't get any follow through. Push down. Price is just, you know, ranging right around the 50 EMA. Not too far up or down off the 50. Do we get an afternoon meltdown or an afternoon rally? Bounced off the VWAP, the S&P did. Maybe it takes this long bounce. All right, let's give it about 20, 30 more minutes. We'll wrap it up at about 11:15. It's 10:48. I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break. I've got one strategy on the Haymaker, and my other one is on the PA account. So let me put both of those on the Nasdaqs. The PA account is down 315 today. It lost 3 trades. I would say
Order
I have a
submitted.
meeting with the team at 1:30, Dan. Maybe right after I'm done. That might be the best time to catch me. Like 11:30, 11:45 a.m. Eastern. This is something I have to fix. I noticed this happened the other day. I put my black gold on the exit on the line change. And what happened was is it took this long entry and it immediately exited the trade on the line change. So I'm going to have to fix that in my black gold strategy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it and select edit and open up the strategy parameters. And I'm going to take off that smart stop 3 and put it back to crude.
Order submitted.
On those reversals, on the signal A entries, you've got to give that, or if you do play the smart stop 3, you've got to give it like 30 ticks. You got to give it 30 ticks. You got to let it mature. If it's too tight, it's going to stop you out immediately. Here we go. Come on now. Set me up for one nice one. Come on down. Need a bounce off the 50. Right off the 50. Come on down. Come on down. This is a real choppy environment today. Let's keep an eye on the sim, Robert. Here we go. Now it's down in the territory a little further. Okay, now we need a bounce. Come back up now. There we go.
Order submitted.
Don't go too far. I heard something just get in. Gold. Gold is in short. Ooh, it's a nice short trade. Let's check out the short trade on gold. Would have been a signal A. Oh, taking some major heat. Need the bounce now on the NASDAQ. We get this bounce, we're into the upside. Hmm. Seeing the way this market's moving, you almost want to take off that 50 signal. They're really nice reversals.
Order submitted.
Crude finally got into a short trade. Man, it tried like crazy to go long. It said, you know what? Let's go. Let's try short. Now, crude is in short. Let's see if this one can run. S&P's right back to the VWAP. This is where it normally bounces. On our NASDAQ 30 range, our 50 is still red, so it's not going to take this trigger if it does bounce. Oh, and nothing easy about today, let me tell you. The only one doing good on crude is that signal B. It's up 280. That's good, Dan. This could be the meltdown. Boy, look at that. Man, we've got support to the downside, resistance to the upside. This is not an easy environment today, my friends. The only thing I've observed really is taking that 50 signal off today. Let's see what happens here. If it crashes right through the 50 again, I hate to be more aggressive on a day like today. Rao's more than welcome to come into Discord. Here we go. The S&P looks like it's breaking through. This could be our ES signal B time, about 11 o'clock. Here we go. Let me see if I can get in. Let's go to the ES signal B. This could be our meltdown. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Yes, here it is. Come on. Signal A. A little more. Signal B. It's signal B. Okay. Let me check my trading hours real quick. Oh, we got a big meltdown now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, we're good. Ah, I missed it. All right, let's get this pull. Let's get this retracement back to the 50. Volume just spiked on us out of nowhere. Oh, come on. Got some really good volume here. 3,000 contracts a minute. Boy, this thing. Mm-hmm. Wow. Look at this. We need a retracement back to the 50 very badly now. We're really far oversold. Come on back. Come on back. All the way back. Bounce. Bounce. Come on back. Okay, let's wait for the short roll here. Come on back. Come on back. Get up there. Okay, now we're in position. Watch the short roll. Let's hope that pivot doesn't get in our way. We had a nice retracement now. Even better. Give us more room. Come on down. I think I'm just going to take this trade here.
Order submitted.
Oh, I got lag time. Let me pull up my lag. Well, I tried to take a trade on the ES. I was nowhere near price. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, we're in better condition now. We need a short roll here. We need a short roll on the NASDAQ. We're one trade away. Huge volume on the S&P. 75, 7,600 contracts a minute. Here we go. Come on, give us that short roll. 8,000 contracts. Wow. Mm. Well, this is starting to look a lot better, isn't it? A lot of sellers jumped in. No positions. Come on now. Big drop down. Our 50's green, making me a little nervous, though. There we go.
Order submitted.
There we go. Get us some follow through to the downside now. Come on. Come on. Push down. Where are all those sellers at? Push it
Order
down.
submitted.
Let's go. Come on. Push down through that 50. Let's get some legs now short. Don't come
Order
back on us.
submitted.
Don't come back on us. Don't come back. Hmm. Come on now. Push down. Some follow through the downside. Come on now. Let's go. There we go. Mm. Boy, this is tough. Get down. Push down. I think we need more room. I don't want to put a ton of risk on it. Ah,
Order submitted.
I'll tell you what. Hmm. Hmm. Tough one. That was a tough one. I thought, man, I thought that was going to go for us for a second. The haymaker is about break even on the session. I can't say the same for me. ES is looking at a reversal now. There goes crude to the short side again.
Order submitted.
Well, now we're long. This very
Order
well could be my
submitted.
last trade of the day. We don't get some legs to the upside here. Let's go. Get some wind. Push, push, push. Oh, don't come back. Push up higher. Ah, gosh. Come on. Oh, this thing
Order
won't give us a
submitted.
break today, will it? Still in it. Still in it. Come on, give us one good trade. Momentum's headed straight up. We're in this area of consolidation here. right above the 50. Let's see if we can get a pop to the upside. It's dangerous. Came dangerously close to my stop. Yeah, I am in the trade on my Apex accounts, so I'd really love to see this one fly. It's been a tough day today, though.
Order
Okay,
submitted.
lost a few dollars on that, but I think I'm going to stop for today.
Order
Oh,
submitted.
look at that. I turned it off and jumped right in. Oh, it's yeah, a minute on. Hmm, it's hard to tell. This is a really choppy market here. Give it a little breathing room. Come on now. Push on down. Give me some follow through. One trade. Give me some follow through. Come on. Mm. Push down. Let's go. Come on. This thing's chopping up like crazy. One good push down. Mm, 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 mm. There you go. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Need one good push down. Won't stop now. Push down.
Order
Ah,
submitted.
all right. Well, listen, we gave it. I gave it my best. Just a really tough day. We had that really nice push down that we missed. Let me make sure this is all disabled, and we'll go over the trades of the day. I really like this ES short right now. It's not as volatile. It's not as jumpy, and it looks like it wants to push down. ES signal B bot. The Laguerre is pinned, and we're below our VWAP. I'm tempted to take this trade short. I see my 15 has crossed my 50. Let's see if we can get
Order
into it.
submitted.
Whoa. How many contracts did I trade? Holy moly.
Order submitted.
My ATM must have been on too many contracts. I didn't want to risk that much. I probably should have just let it go. Yeah, I was trading 5 contracts. Let me see if my strategy, my ES bot. It's not even enabled.
Order
Let's
submitted.
sell it. Let's take this E-mini trade short. Marcy, you did. Oh, yeah. Nice. I probably should have let it go when it was on with 5. Come on, push down. There you go. Come on down. Push down. Let's go.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, well, that brought me back, I'll tell you, nicely. Took a nice profit on that. And that ES short trade got me right back in the game. So I went down from about 3 or 400 on each account to I think I'm back in the green on that ES move. I was able to get 310 in one account, 60 in the other, 145. I'm down on the third. So I think that's it for me. So I'm going to turn my trade copier off.
Order submitted.
And I kind of clawed my way back on that ES trade. And the reason I liked the trade was because those red arrows that you see, those red triangles that you see, that's our market internals indicator. And that's telling me I have a disparity between downtick and uptick, that they're pushing the market down. And market structure wise, my 15 is that dotted line, the moving average, is red and sloped down. And my 50 was red. So market structure wise, this is the perfect setup for a short trade. And just because it's I'll blame it on because it's the Friday before a holiday. I closed it out early. But that's really my big pitfall as a trader is I close my winning positions too soon. And this trade might prove me right, but um, it might prove me wrong for closing too early. But I was trying to fight back on my Apex accounts to get back to at least even, which I did. But market structure wise, it's set up really nicely for a short trade on the ES. But it's been an extremely choppy day. So I kind of took profits on it. I manually entered on it, and then I didn't see, but my automated strategy also entered. So I was in on the trade on both a manual entry and an automated entry. You can see my bot is still in this trade. Nice, Marcy. Great job. This might still have some selling pressure, I'll tell you. So we'll let this ES trade play out, and I'm going to put up my leaderboard. The the position that the ES is in is continuing to go down. So I'm kind of kicking myself now, but you know what? I got myself out of a hole. This ES is like a Mack truck. These instruments, they have their own personality. The Nasdaq, I always refer to it as a slick, sexy, foreign, fast sports car, like a Lamborghini, a Maserati. Um, the ES is more like a Mack truck. It's very slow and deliberate most of the time.
Order submitted.
So that ES signal B found a nice direction right around 11 o'clock. We identified that as being a time of the day that it starts trending one way or the other. And I did catch it out of the corner of my eye and was able to get it onto my trade copier. So the top strategies of the day were the CL 1 day pass. Hit it before 9 o'clock, 8:51. The signal B, which means crude was really trending, and it was. It was trending to the downside. Sim Robert is up there, 460. Retirement plan 430. The bot at 350. The ES 5 minute signal B has a good chance of going right to the top of the leaderboard with this trade. It very well could. It has 287 in realized, jumped right back in, and right now it's at 400 unrealized. So it won't beat the 1 day pass, but there is a chance that it goes to number 2. Number 3, that ES put me on the board with the number 27. The Russell 1 day pass, it didn't go all the way, but it did make a $300 profit. And one of my other Apex accounts came up out of the red into the green at $60. So that's how we ended up, and we're going to let this ES trade play out, and then we'll end the broadcast. And Dan, if you have time, and as soon as I end, if you want to give me a call, I'll wait for you. If not, we could catch up maybe after 5 o'clock this afternoon. And while this trade is playing out, I just want to wish everybody a very happy Labor Day weekend. If you're in the U.S. or Canada, I know we celebrate here the Labor Day. Even God Almighty on the seventh day rested. Okay. Let's see. I'm curious to see how this ES trade pans out. I was so excited to be in the green on my Apex, I closed it. Man, did I make a mistake? I could have made a lot more money. You can see where I closed. Went right up here. I barely gave it any time at all to mature. And this thing's got legs to the downside. I like the way it was moving.
Order
The
submitted.
Nasdaq was jerking all over the place, and the ES was smooth and steady. That's the one thing about trading. When you trade the same instrument or you look at the same instruments every day, you kind of start learning their routine and the way that they move. They all move in a unique way. And I think with the more screen time, the better that we get. This ES though, man, I've seen it come right back, and you think you got a nice winner, and at 12.50 a tick, it'll jump back up, and all of a sudden, you lost all your profits. So you got to be really careful with the trade management on this ES. Seven contracts. Wow. That's great, Marcy. Look at this ES trade. Just an absolute beauty. Mm-mm-mm. Ah, boy, that could have really changed the day, couldn't have? Still pushing. 56 number? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm kicking myself for being such a chicken row. Look at that. 11, 12. Oh my goodness. Look at this move.
Target
Oh, oh, yes. And now the Nasdaq took off to the downside. Holy moly! Oh my goodness! All right, everybody. Again, I've got to get going. It's a shame because now the market's starting to fly, right? But again, I want to wish everybody a really happy Labor Day weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. God willing, we'll be back on Tuesday, and we'll do it again. Have a blessed weekend, everybody. We'll see you next week. Hey, there's my buddy. Hey, Tom. I was worried about you, Tom, because I've been sending you emails. I didn't hear back from you. Yeah, we just caught, if you joined us late, we just caught a monster trade on the E-mini. We got into the signal B, jumped in. We have a time optimized for 11 a.m. And this thing jumped in and just, it went south. Straight down into our profit target, $1,287. I had it copied to 3 accounts and closed out almost immediately. I was down like 400 on my Apex. And once I got back in the green on them, I closed out of this trade early. But the bot kept running, and it went all the way. So we got a half a loaf. We didn't get a poke in the eye. And I could go into the weekend, the Labor Day weekend, with some green. So thanks for joining us, even if you're a few minutes late, Tom. We really appreciate seeing you, and I appreciate the opportunity on Wednesday. But anyway, have a blessed weekend, everybody. Again, happy holiday, and God willing, we'll see you next week. Bye bye. Nice, Stephen. Yes, yes, it was. Stephen, which out of curiosity, which instrument was that? The Nasdaq? I know we got the Nasdaq ODP kicks in late. Which ODP did you hit, Stephen? Look at this. Look at this Nasdaq setting up for us. Oh my goodness! I might have to enable the haymaker here. The Nasdaq kicks in late. Yeah, I disabled mine. Great job. That Nasdaq this week. Good thinking, Steven. Great job, man. I meant to show that earlier, but that Nasdaq 30 range ODP hit 4 days out of 5 this week. That one's on a tear, and I think it starts at 11, if I'm not mistaken. But next week, keep an eye on the Nasdaq 30 range ODP. It won 4 out of 5 days this week. So we'll put it in Discord. We're going to put the top ODP strategies in Discord this evening, and we're also going to put the top 5 strategies of the week. And next week we've got that big update coming. So we've got the future looks very bright. So thanks again for joining me. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.